Have you ever noticed how loud the world has become? Everyone's talking, sharing, posting, expressing every thought, every emotion, every triumph, and every struggle. But over 20,500 years ago, the Buddha gave us a simple yet profound truth. Silence is better than meaningless words. Today, we invite you on a quiet journey, one that explores not just the value of what we say, but the deeper wisdom of what we choose not to. Because sometimes, silence is not emptiness, it's clarity, it's protection, it's peace. Let's explore 6 things Buddhist wisdom teaches us we should be mindful not to share, and how guarding these sacred spaces within can lead to a more peaceful, powerful life. 1. Your inner peace. Guard it like a sacred temple. Inner peace isn't something we find out there. It's not hidden in a vacation, a relationship, or even a promotion. It's something we build within. And yet, it's so fragile. A single argument, a harsh word, even one careless opinion can disturb our emotional world like a stone dropped in still water. Buddhism teaches us that real peace comes from letting go of unnecessary drama, the expectations of others, and the emotional baggage they try to hand us. When we overshare our inner feelings, we open the door for criticism, doubt, even jealousy. Instead of seeking validation from others, what if we protected our peace like it was a sacred temple? Share your kindness. Share your presence. Share your wisdom. But don't let anyone disrupt the stillness you've worked so hard to create. Ask yourself, does this need to be shared, or does it need to be protected? 2. Your negative thoughts. Don't water the weeds. The Buddha once said, "Your worst enemy cannot harm you as much as your own unguarded thoughts." Our minds are like gardens. Feed them with positive thoughts, and they bloom. But let negativity grow unchecked, and everything withers. Complaining, criticizing, replaying what went wrong. These habits not only burden us, they burden everyone who listens. Words have power. They can heal, but they can also harm. And once spoken, they can't be taken back. That's why Buddhism teaches right speech, to speak only what is true, necessary, and kind. So before you voice that frustration, pause. Ask, will this create peace or suffering? If it doesn't uplift, maybe it's better left unsaid. Your personal vulnerabilities. Share with caution. It's human to want to be heard when we're hurting. But here's the truth. Not everyone who listens truly cares. And not everyone who smiles at you wishes you well. Sometimes we open up. Our fears, our failures, our deepest wounds, to people who don't know how to hold them with compassion. And what's meant to heal ends up hurting even more. Buddhist wisdom encourages us to be mindful of who we trust. Because the wrong person can turn your pain into gossip, judgment, or indifference. Before opening your heart, ask, is this person truly capable of understanding? Or am I placing my wounds in the wrong hands? Choose wisely. Your pain deserves gentleness. Your story deserves respect. Or your future plans. Let success speak for itself. We all dream. We all have goals. And naturally, we want to share them, seeking support, encouragement, maybe even a little applause. But the Buddha taught that attachment to the future causes suffering. When we talk too much about our plans, we create pressure on ourselves and in the minds of others. Expectations rise. So does judgment. And with that comes doubt, distraction, and sometimes envy. The more we talk, the more room we leave for interference. But what if we let actions speak louder than words? Work quietly, move with intention. Let your success arrive like a sunrise, bright, undeniable, and without the need for explanation. Because the most powerful achievements, they're the ones that surprise the world, not the ones that were announced in advance. 5. Your acts of kindness. Give without needing to be seen. In today's world, kindness is often followed by a photo, a hashtag, a need for recognition. But the Buddha said, a good deed brings joy to the heart, whether seen or unseen. Real compassion doesn't seek validation. It just flows, like a river, not caring who's watching. If you give, give because your heart is full. If you help, help because it feels right. The greatest acts of kindness are the ones done in silence. When no one is looking, no one is clapping, and no reward is expected. Let your good deeds be quiet offerings to the universe, because the highest blessings don't need a spotlight. 6. Your success and personal wealth. The Buddha taught, nothing truly belongs to you, not even this body. In today's world, we're often drawn into showcasing our achievements and possessions, as if our worth lies in what we own. But the more you share about your success and wealth, the more you attract envy, jealousy, and even unexpected misfortune. Buddhism reminds us of the law of impermanence. Everything changes, and nothing lasts forever. When you attach your identity to what you own, you bind yourself to the fear of losing it. And when you make your possessions public, you lose the freedom of contentment. Let your success and abundance be something that nourishes you from within, not something you need to prove to others. Practice humility, because true value doesn't lie in what you display, but in the peace you preserve for yourself. Final reflection. Silence is wisdom. Silence isn't absence. It isn't weakness. It's presence. It's discernment. And in a world where everyone's speaking, few are truly listening. So today, let's take this to heart. Guard your inner peace like sacred ground. Speak only what nourishes growth. Share your truth with discernment. Let your work, not your words, show the world your strength. And let your kindness bloom quietly and freely, expecting nothing in return. If this wisdom resonates with you, help spread the light. Share this message with someone who needs it. And remember, in the stillness, we find clarity. In the quiet, we find truth. And in silence, we often hear the voice of wisdom. Until next time, stay mindful, stay kind, and stay grounded in peace.